Hello? Go! Go! I maybe lagged a little. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be some lag here, I think, for a minute. Let me turn off something. I can't. When it fully loads, I'll turn it off. Basically, I haven't even told anyone I'm streaming yet. I woke up late. I was on some meds. Didn't expect to sleep like this, so. Hold on. Hold on. Basically, it's going to take me about a minute before this is going to start working properly. Problem is I have another version of the game running, and I can't turn it off yet. As soon as it fully loads, I'll kill it. And I might do oops. I might do some things tonight, like I might end up doing a shopping stream. Sorry, I'm trying to get set up in this. It is not easy to get set up on Twitch. It's not an easy thing to do. So forgive me for the lag. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait, I know what I can do. Go away. Crash. Go away. Ah, there we go. Whoops. Whoa, crap. Why are you seeing my screen? Hold on. Let me just remove that entirely. There. That works. No, that can't happen. But now you can't see anything. So yay, I think. The game crashed. Woo! Wonderful. Isn't that a win? Oh my god, it's a Cardi! Sorry, Cardi, I crashed. I'm waiting to come back in. I have things for Cardi. Crap. There are things I must tell Cardi. Cardi, I have an important thing that I'm supposed to tell you from, I'm so sorry, I'm lagged. This is from Bayushi 2005, who uses all of your stuff. She said that linked object animations don't work right. Only parent item moves. And I may have had that same problem. I'm not sure. No, not C code. This is Bayushi. So sorry, I'm waiting for my stuff to properly fix itself. I don't know what's going on, but give me a minute. So that's the first thing. Caffeinated Mayhem is having issues, but I don't know if they've been fixed. Hold on. I was writing these down for a while for you because people were complaining, and I'm like, he's busy. Okay, here it is. Oops. Well, hey, at least you've got it on your list. There you go. That's good. Now you know. Now it's on your list and everything is working. Actually, what's interesting is totally randomly, I tried to move the linked items with, linked item animations. Only the parent item moves. But here's the thing. I tried doing a linked movement, and the parent item was the only one that moved with... Okay, I'm trying to stack like 5 different scuttlebutts on top of one another, and I linked them, and I moved the leader, and he was the only one who moved too. So maybe it's just happening with linked items, not just the animation ones. Dunno. Just a thought. Sorry, everything's loading. I'm so out of it today. I woke up late because I was on medication and I slept, so I'm totally like... Okay, so the last person was... Yeah, look, we can test it as soon as this loads. Never mind, it was fixed. Caffeinated Mayhem got it fixed. It was something to do with their FX, but someone else solved it. Well, I can go test it now. Here, hold on. I'll show you what I did. Maybe it didn't work. Unless you want to test it on your side, that's fine too. Actually, I think what I did was something a little different, and maybe it's because I'm a moron, but I can recreate it. Hi, Garish. Hey, Faye. I'm sorry I missed you both coming on. I'm just so scattered. I had this problem where, like, I took some medication, and I got so, like... That's a wonderful idea, Cardi, because that's what the problem is with a lot of people, is that I feel like Chrysaea and I are mostly catching people who have their subsampling wrong or other issues. So I feel like that would really help people. This is a work in progress, folks, as you all know. What I was doing, let's see if it works. Oh, no, my scuttlebutts are all outside. Okay, hold on. This is what, oh, whoops. This is what I was doing. Come on, scuttlebutt. Obviously, I'll do this with EHT later and make them stand properly, but the point is that this is what I was doing. This is just them looking stupid. Okay. Let me think. Just move them over. So what I want them to do is I want them to stack, and I want them to walk around as stacks. And Bayushi told me I'm limited to 10 items, so I'm just sticking it to this many. Okay, so what I did was this. Yeah, radius will work. Take off the books. And what I did was I linked them. And then I did this. I made a mistake, I think. I did move items as a group. So, what I was thinking was that if I'm assuming that if I move this top guy, yeah, they move together properly, right? Right? Yeah, they do it right if I move the top guy. What I think I did was, no, cancel. I did this. I think I took this bottom guy and put him over here. Look at how screwed up it is. Now, that's probably me doing it wrong. But what I expected to have happen, and this is probably a dummy thing. Yeah, that's what should have happened. But look what happened. This happens every time. They didn't follow. This guy's just totally different spot. And then the guy, who only knows where they ended up now. But like, that's what I was trying to say. See what happened? I'm glad I was able to tell you. But I probably should have grabbed it from the parent, and then this wouldn't have been an issue. But I'm so used to working with move all as a group, because I've been doing so much of that, that it's just been completely like automatic. But I expected the same result, which you're seeming to say is what should have happened. But in the end, it didn't quite happen that way. Oh, well then I guess it would be the smarter thing would be to just always grab the parent. But it was, yeah, it's a little bit of a problem. I'm glad I was able to show you that. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, this is a work in progress. This is going to be a Shayo build. I don't even know yet. But check out what I did with your house, with your help. See that? That is 100 towers. Old tower, those tower thingers on top of each other. I wanted to do something crazy for Shayo. So it's like one of those ancient towers, like these thingers, 100 of them in a stacked, which I think is kind of neat. I like it. It makes me happy when times are great. I'll never know, dear, how much you love me. It's Tall Gallon, actually. I just completely changed it up. All right, good. We're handled. Those are all the problems. And you passed a pyramid? I think that'll be my next build, honestly, because I want stacking, because you know how during Skooma Cat, he stacked all the, well, you may not have played through Skooma Cat because he worked so much, but he stacked all those chairs and he stacked all the cheeses and everything in books. I just thought that I'd copy that kind of behavior. All right, back to the saddle. No, I don't have Rapunzel up there. I have a griffin up there. It's where I keep my griffins. Okay. Thank you. It's in progress. It's not great or anything. But it's just, I'm glad I got to see you because things have been crazy for you, I'm sure. Are you working from home? Or do they still have you going in? I hope Sauce has you from home. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. I'm in love with them. Everyone is in love with them, by the way, Cardi. Everyone. And they're amazing and fantastic and awesome. They're one of the nicest things that has been done for the housing community in a really long time. Okay, I'm so glad. I'm glad that they did that. They were amazing. And not just the trees, but the greenhouse is amazing too. Unfortunately, both the greenhouse and the longhouse, in the new house, the Forgemaster Falls, both don't have rain things. Ah, like it rains in them, both of them. Ooh. And it kind of just for the greenhouse anyway. I know a lot of people are complaining on the forums, so it's not like it's a yeah, they let the rain in. It's the only problem because for if you wanted to do something with well, I mean, the longhouse shouldn't have rain in it. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, they are. I bet you sold more of those trees than any Lux item in the longest time. We are so happy with them. Thank you for telling Rich that because the housing community is very appreciative. The door that isn't a door at the top of in the greenhouse. Okay, apparently they know about that too. Garish. I mean, it kind of limits things a little bit because if you wanted to, you have to essentially cut off that view, and that's sad. But as long as they know, that's a happy thing. I mean, those greenhouses are going to be such a blast to work with. Oh, yeah, they're going to be a total blast. I'm pretty excited about it. I have ideas for them, but I haven't really done anything with it yet. I did see some people working with it already, and oh my God, it's killing me. I can't remember who it was. Oh, thank you. I don't think anybody's been that happy or that broke in a really long time. Oh gosh. I want to see who is it was somebody's moon sugar. It was made entirely out of this stuff and it's gorgeous. Is it more Gaia? Somebody did a moon sugar that was downright amaze balls. You know what? I would have it on the storm. And they used like tons of those greenhouses. So I'm trying to. Hold on just a moment. I have a feeling it was on I have a feeling it's probably on EU, which means that I'm not going to go look at it right now. But I could always send you a link later. But somebody made like oh, it's just amazing. Oh, sure. All of the potatoes are happy to help. Us taters. No one here but us taters. I mean, I see so many houses that it gets to the point where I just can't. Okay. Alright, here's my problem. I'm trying to find the one. Was it Rowesha? Huh. Alternatively, there it is. Aya Lockhart. But I can't, it's on EU, so I can't go right now. Alternatively, just a thought. Is there any way to deal with, for example, this? Oh, I haven't heard anything yet. See, for example, like, this should be a simple one. Like, DGOT doesn't exist anymore. Is there any way for it to even, like, know that? I think the problem is the permissions are a real problem. Honestly, you have to know that I would never abuse it, but I wouldn't mind being able to remove houses from the listing that are permissions problems. Personally, just me, but that's probably me being selfish. So I can't really, because there's a few. See, because that's, yeah, I wonder about that. I don't know how I feel about that. But that, yes, blind, that's what it would be. Ah, okay. Hey, why not just have those time out? The ones that have permissions wrong or the at names are wrong. Have those be need to be relisted versus everybody's. After 90 days or whatever. What do you think? Just the ones that have failed jumps? Jaw hurts. Sorry. I came up with a good idea! Yay! Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. I hear my cat screaming at my husband, trying to get him to wake up. Poor guy. Yay! Well, however long, 90 days, 30 days, whatever you want it to be, I don't really care. But it's just the point being only those being the problem children. Hey, everyone. We have a Cardi, the elusive and awesome Cardiness. I got to tell him about a current ongoing issue. And he bounced an idea off of us, so now we are all happy. Okay. Oh, you are... Oh, goodness. Well, see, the thing is that some people just post it and then they'll never come back again. But that doesn't mean that their house shouldn't be looked at. Whereas the people who change their username, that's a problem. And I'm not even sure that they would be able to remove it from the listing once they've changed their username, right? That might not even be possible. Ow, my jaw just popped out. Yeah. So is it going to twerk? Are you going to share the idea? Yeah. So I think that once they change their username, they wouldn't even be able to fix it. And I think that'd be a problem. Yeah. Well, it's not a flaw with your program. It's just a problem inherent to the system. Yeah. No, blind. That's okay. We're suggesting something slightly different. And it would be, not that it times out for everybody, just that it would time out for the people who had failed jumps. And the failed jumps would be people who didn't have proper, people who didn't have proper permissions, or people who changed their usernames or deleted. So those would be the only ones that would matter. And I don't think that would affect people who passed in real life. You kick Kavash, you should buy that sun. It's just stupid bright. I mean, it is bright. Woo! There's, it's painfully bright, actually. I don't know if you saw it, but there's a sun. A dwarven sun. No, you're fine, blind. You made a good point. Where's the stupid sun? I have to show you guys the sun. Here. It is painfully bright. See it? This would work for lighting it up while you're building. I'm going to start using this for that. Whee! Whee! I'm easily amused. Alright, wait. Let's look at... Wait. Ah! Do I have it on here? Do I even have it on? I don't have it on. Crap. Ah, to hell with it. I'll get back on Big Me. This guy looks like he has a brain on his head. Yeah, blind. I mean... what I was thinking was... Sorry, I'm getting back on Big Me. That was a mistake. If you're... You know how people complain that it's nighttime in certain areas? When you're trying to build. I was thinking that when you're, you know, if you can't make it daytime, you might as well use the sun while you're building, and so then you don't have to flip it back and forth between day and night, because you can't. But the sun sort of makes it daytime. So it's a good option for using to try to build during at night, because I build outside at night a lot. So I figure I'll use that as an option. You know, I don't know. It's just what I was thinking. Come on, load. Also, I noticed something else that was tripping up J-Heart. I don't know how much this matters, but it doesn't seem like the effect state is right anymore. When he tries to hop to people's houses, it doesn't show that the house has effects unless he's been there before. So like my house and someone else's house, we ended up mailing him the effects because we didn't see it on the hub as having effects. And then when he went there, they all loaded it. And then yesterday I started paying attention and I realized every one of them is doing that. So for example, why are mine at the top? Yeah. So, for example, these are old ones that already had it from weeks ago, but like Sasa, if she has effects, or if, okay, I know Maggie May does, all right? See this? Maggie May always has effects, but there's no, I think that the effects are actually on the community. They are in fact there, but that they're not showing on the hub for some reason. I know Maggie May always uses effects, so we'll see that said no effects on it. I bet you when I get in, the new way you have of loading it up is making it doesn't look for it until it gets there, which is fine. But watch. No, it wasn't. But give this a second. This said no effects. But Maggie May always has effects. So unless I'm on crack, for once in her life she doesn't have effects. Crap. Oh well. Boo. I'll come back to this. I'm trying to find one. Maggie May. Danielder uses tons of effects. Okay, let's give this a shot. Give it a second. Danielder always uses effects. Forgemaster false. So that had no effects listed on it. But when we get there, wait, just check. Just check. Let's see if this works. Danielder always does it. So this had none on the list. Come on. Load. Load, you bitch. Gently downstream. 12 effects. It has 12 effects. So it didn't show it on the list, but it has 12 effects. That's why J Hart's been saying on his stream. He's like, I don't know why. Do you guys not have the newest version of EHT? Because, yeah, because he thinks that he doesn't have the effects. But I'm like, you know, I think you do. I just think it's not showing. So, I love this new property. Ow. Ow. Jaw hurts. Look at all the ships. I'm jealous. But I'll be sure to tell him the next time he's doing it that he does, in fact, probably have the effects. That it's just not showing. Better get to fishing, Hole Marion. You better fish. Better. If you don't fish, you're not gonna get it. Yeah, see, these are effects. But it showed none on there. This is pretty. See? Danielle usually has this really good combination of effects and cobbles. Oh my goodness, look at the floors. Oh, ah, I'm in love. See, she changes the color of the parquet. It's just gorgeous. So pretty. Hey, you're a busy guy. I'm sure that it's not your... I mean, what are you supposed to do? You're busy. Hey, who knew? You could have a second floor up here. It'll be rain. Or maybe they put this up to block the rain. I know what you're talking about. I've had that same problem too. It's in other. Here. For example, if you go into other, let's say, somebody on blind. Are you on EU or NA? No. I need somebody. Who's somebody who is on NA? Maybe me? I don't know if it'll work for me. Not working. Stop it. A trail. There we go. I noticed that too, but it doesn't seem like it's still doing it. Maybe? Who was the person I was thinking it did it with? Oh, I could just do it with the cardinal. See, Cardi? It has... Look at... You don't have all these homes, do you? See how they show up in other homes? It's only when you look for somebody, though. But at the time, I wasn't sure if it was a bug or not. Oh, crap. All right, let's pick somebody. We need somebody who doesn't have a lot of homes. No? Maybe it won't let it do it for me. Yeah. I need to pick somebody who's on an A. Maybe rails kit? No, that's working right. I don't know what it is. I can't think. I can't think. Why can't I not think of anybody's name? Zerbit. All right. Here we go. Zerbit. It's every single house, pretty much. And I don't think that Zerbit has all these houses. For example, I don't think he has Telgallon. See? It says it don't have permission, but I don't think he actually owns it. He does have a rosy line, though. Let's see what other one he doesn't have. He doesn't have a pariahs. So you see, it shows all of the houses, even though he doesn't own all of them, if that makes any sense. So that's a good example. That is not correct. I do not have 66 homes. I have like in the 30s. Do you see Hackvilds in there? I don't own Hackvilds. There you go. Look at all this bug problem fixing. Poor guy, he just comes on to say hello and we just sort of dump on him with all these problems. But those are the only problems I'm aware of, so sorry. Oh, look how pretty! She used the new trees. This makes me happy. I do like this property, I have got to admit. Wonder what this is. She must be in progress. I did not buy all of them. Broke hand. Right? Nah, I'm not that mean. Wow, that I never noticed that window before. Okay, you want to see something funny, Cardi, that I realized the other day? I don't know if you guys knew you could do this. Like, I don't know if the builders knew you could do this, but check it out. It's so much fun. I don't know if it's a bad thing, but it's a fun thing. Whee! Ah! Splat! I'm dead! Oh my god. But no, you can stand up there at the top. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to get up on that, but if you're not a moron like me, you can stand right here. See? It's kind of like, I'm king of the world! This makes me laugh so hard. I found this by accident, believe it or not. And I don't know if it's supposed to be able to be someplace you can get, but it makes me happy. Yes. So, I thought it was fun. It's important. It makes it easier to fix the roof if you ever have a problem, you know? Yeah, it's fun. Let's see what Danielle did. Yes, I really did. What happened was I jumped, I think, off of here, and I landed on the back of the house, and I'm like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be able to do this, and I ran up, and there I was. Oh, look it. a tiny little house. I like just jumped off and ended up on the back of the roof. Because that's what I do. If I were to buy this house, I would build a glass house right here or at the next level down. And I think it would be gorgeous. Like right here. I want a glass floor so you can see all the water going by. How pretty would that be? I might just buy this house just for that reason. I think it'd be gorgeous. Yeah, this whole thing is beautiful. So, those are the only problems I know of. Oh, crap. Today, we were going to look at the Happy Birthday DDA houses. A derp. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. Alright. Let's look at Galileo's snugpod. Don't get me started, Cardi. You know I'd do it. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. I hope you've been well and safe, and that they have you locked in your house so that you won't go out and get sick. Woo! Happy birthday, DDA. What is that? Is that like a toy monkey? Yeah, it's like a puppet or something. A marionette. This is wild. I don't even know. Like, I really don't know. It's neat, but I guess it's a marionette. Or like a toy monkey. Okay. Thanks, Cardi. I appreciate it. And thanks for the resub. I'm around whenever you need me. Just shoot me a mail or whatever, and you got it. And thanks for checking in. It's always good to see you. And I'm glad you're healthy. You have to stay healthy. We need you. I like it. It's just weird. Oh, maybe that is it, Cardi. Oh, I'm sorry. That's sad. Mary Jane the High Elf we looked at. Dawn Bat and Rosy Line. Okay. Yes. I will. I promise. I promise. Catch you later. Dawn Bat Nightfire. Rosy Line. Okay. I wish Dawn Bat were here. Bye-bye. It must be exhausting to be Cardi. With everybody throwing all this stuff at him. Oh, thank you. Love you too. Wow. What? What even? Oh. Maybe. Well, here's the 3. Here's the cake. But I would love to know why there's a zombie horse in bed. Oh, look at its mouth. I never noticed that before. And it's got flies all over it. That's nasty. I've really never given it a lot of looks, but ew. Gross. Okay. Danielle der Ebenhart. Okay. I think we looked at that yesterday. Fiendish Alinor. Let's go to Fiendish as Alinor. Yeah, right? Fiendish 898, I think. Alinor. I'm getting the sense, maybe, Garrus, that that's what they were going with. Guys, thank you so much for helping Cardi with all that stuff and giving him your opinions and everything. I think you do really make a difference when you do that. Here we go. Where are we? What? What even? I'm... Alinor? What? Guys? This is Alinor. This is the townhouse. What even? Holy crap. What? Fiendish. This is insanity. Alinor. I mean, oh, I get where you're going. Words. Words are gone. This is insanity. That's true, Volsadol. Look how beautiful this is. Look at the detail. Okay, they went so far. Fiendish went so far as to put just a little fern growing on the top of that little section there. And it's like, there's so much tiny little detail. Like, the extent of the care put into this. The rubble, everything. It's just beautiful. Those are tables, by the way, put into the top of the doorways. Makes them look like they're molding. This may just be my favorite Alinor house ever. Hey, Doobs. Is the kitty peeing? Or is that like its belly? I haven't really figured out. Look at all the mushrooms. This is so beautiful. Hey, Zuz. What's up, dude? Is this like a little shop, I guess?
What may I...
No, you can't have that. This reminds me, this room totally makes me think that it smells like a thick, well, it probably smells like incense, but just an old scent. This is Alinor Townhouse, do that. Can you believe it? This is mind-blowing. Griff says he's bored and I'm putting him to sleep. No, I'm sad. I know, right? Gosh. Look at all the kitties. Oh, 3. Birthday. So we've got the birthday cake with all the kitties. This, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's a reason why I said before that Fiendish is my top 3 builders of all time. This is beautiful. Well, I'm not surprised that this house doesn't go on much further because, you know, with all these, so many details and so much going on, it's just next to impossible, I would think, to make it much bigger than this. It's too rich. I mean, I think that this is gorgeous and I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Amazing. Now you're all going to deal with me getting back on my other character, but I will intersperse houses. Go to sleep then, Griff, if you hate me that much. No love, I tells you. I know, it's stunning. There. All right. I didn't even post that I'm streaming. I'm a bad, bad stabby. I should probably post that I'm streaming, huh? Streaming info. Stabby is streaming. I'm like way behind. I usually index my streams every day. I didn't do one yesterday. It's sad. I've just not been feeling up to it. I've been down, you know? I thought that I had lost a friend and things were just weird and, you know, this pandemic isn't exactly the most fun thing in the world. My boy is very round, my Grant, and he's still acting normal, but he's huge, and that means his heart's going worse. And he's on the maximum amount of drugs that we can give him. So I have a lot of sad things on my mind. I have not yet heard back from the blood tests, but I will tell you when I hear from them. I don't know. Here we are. Okay, so quickly, let's get this shit done, and then we'll go to a house. This way I can just intersperse boring and not boring. Yeah, he's, unfortunately, yeah. His heart is slowing down. Oh, I can't do that. I'm out of ectoplasm of all things. His heart is slowing down. So he, isn't able to pump it out. He's going to die. It's just a question of when. But he just keeps on going. For now. I'm so happy that Cardi was able to announce those trees and everything. He had talked about them a really long time ago. Yes, Blonde. You know what? I'm fiendish. Fiendish, did you just miss us looking at your house? Your house was just incredible. Absolutely mind-blowingly crazy, awesome. Your Alinor? Holy shit. You should go watch this video later and take a look at what we saw for your house. It was just... Guys, tell him. Tell him. It was unrecognizable. Oh my goodness. It was incredible. Yeah. It's bad. Not your house, my kitty. Your house is amazing. Absolutely. You did a phenomenal job. But like I was saying before you got on, I said there's a reason why you're one of my top 3 builders of all time. Yeah, it was unrecognizable. Absolutely. You did just a great job. I would say you're up there with Greek Vamp for me. And Greek Vamp is just amazing. Mostly I like Greek Vamp stuff because he did it before anyone had any tools. Guys, look at the legs. Legs don't bend like that. I made mine into a museum, my alinor, but it's, yeah. But it's like, you know, it was one of my first houses that I did, right? Oh, I want to show you something that I noticed, but I don't know if you'll even be able to see it. So yesterday I was in my boulder tree putting stuff away, and I was using it as a storage house. And there was something way up in the sky, and I thought maybe I had placed it somehow and it got like sent up there. Ow. And unfortunately, I think they have rocks up in the sky. It's so weird. I'll show it to you. It's not just my house. I went to several other houses to see, and it's definitely just boulder tree in general. I reported it, but I doubt anyone is going to even notice it. Hold on. It's one of those like so subtle things that I don't even know how I saw it, to be honest with you. I took pictures of it though. Hey Perdita, and I don't know if you're even going to be able to see it on the stream. You're going to have to like kind of lean in to see, but they're definitely up there. All right, where did it go? Where's the sky rocks? Sky rocks. Where's my mushroom? It was right by the mushroom. Great. Am I not going to be able to find it again? Jesus. I may not be able to with the light the way it is. I think I have things in the way. Hold on. Hold on. For one more day. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it or lose it. Is that them? There they are. You see them up against the sky? You see them up against the clouds? That's not a mark on my screen. Those are what I think is rock piles. You see them? I don't think I'm crazy. I think there are actually rock piles up there. And you can't recall them. They're just stuck up there. And I actually, they're really there. Do you see them? I'm trying to see if I can pull open my picture of them. We can't. It's actually outside of the house. So can you imagine that I even saw that? What I was doing was I was checking to see that I had everything like here. And I was like, wait, did I forget anything? And then I look up, I'm like, holy crap, there's something so way the hell up there. Like, how did, oh my God. So that's what I was getting at about just the weirdest shit.
What do you require of a zombie flagrant employee?
Like, of all things for me to notice, that is pretty impressively minute. But I did a bug report, but I don't know if they're even going to even see it. Like, they may just think I'm on crack or something. It's so small. Ow. And I doubt they're going to even bother to fix it. I mean, why would you? All right, let's see what the next house is for the DDA contest. I noticed such small stuff. Swankery's linchal. Okay, so this is probably the one with all of the airship and everything that we looked at before, but I'm sure she's added more to it. Ow, jaw. You know what's wonderful? I have another one of these. I'll be right back. What's up, baby boy? Good. Okay, I'm back. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow, she did change it. That's something. You want to talk about feeling intimidated? Like that you could never be as good as someone? Here you go. I think those are the tops of orcish tents. Those round orcish gazebos. Wow. Oh my God. Look at all of the detail. First of all, there's an animal in there. It's either a kitty or a puppy. I can't put my finger on it. I think it's a dog. Yeah, it's a doggy. I'm not even going to try to identify what all the pieces of this are. But I guess you can kind of get the idea just by looking. I love the fur. I love the laundry just hanging off. Oh. You can always put something underneath as that's kind of invisible. Like, for example, I'll show you what you can do later. But I can't get up to there. Oh no. Actually, I think she gave me decorator, which means that I could technically get up there, but I won't. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to go that way. Better watch out for those sky rocks. I want you all to know that Swankery has a background in artistic stuff, but she's still just so skilled at this. I don't know, is this it? I think I can do this. Stabbies didn't die. How did that happen? Oh. God, look at all these details. I want to cry. Look, she even has an interior. How much beautiful detail. I'm kind of speechless. Aww. I wonder what that's supposed to be. The monkey. If I ever made something like this, I would just be done. I'm like, this is the last thing I ever have to make because it's that good. That's the last thing I don't have to make anything else ever again. I mean, I saw this before it was done and it didn't look like this. Oh, look, the sun. Perfect place for it. This is incredible. Look at the building. The building is actually also something. The barn, you see the barn over there? Chugging out the smoke. All right, I'm not gonna try to make it back like this, so I'm gonna start. The building is turned into a machine itself. That's an EHT thing behind it. Yeah, she's so good. Oh, look. She wallpapered it. She managed to even be able to, very simply, but be able to decorate the interior here. Even after using all those items. Oh, I love this room. I saw this room before. Look at the fish tank. This makes me want to like make a fish tank in every house I have. This is all EHT. She layered pictures in EHT with bubbles and fish. You could do that very much yourself with any house you have, and it takes no item slots. The wallpapering is gates. That light, a chandelier on its side. This master bed, oh. It's the exact kind of bed a captain would want, right? With the ship's wheel right above it. Yeah, it doesn't. Bathtub. She's gotten really good at the getting away from glitches. We're gonna look at the ship. What's this? This is like a hovercraft. I bet you that when she's in here, you could fly around on this. I bet you could. Knowing her. I bet you could just zoom around and visit all the different spots, right? No rocks in the sky. So this is amazing. I don't know how I'm gonna pick anything. They're all just ridiculous. You're all ridiculous. That's all I gotta say. Let me switch to another me. I put my professor to sleep with this. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get how amazing this stuff is. She always seems to have like ideas that blow my mind. Why not? Too scared? Okay, so today is the 22nd. So why doesn't she just use EHT, pick it up, and move it? 26th is Jester's Fest, by the way. It's also when the chocolate's due. Here's all of J-Heart's current contests going on. She shouldn't. You know, it's easy to say, but no one should be scared because he's never mean. Aw, she should take a picture of it at least. Post it somewhere. Forgive me while I do my writs on this character real quick, and then we'll look at the next house. Has anybody else does anyone else have Research Assistant? I've noticed since the API update at the last thing that it doesn't ever stop saying that, that I have to log in all my characters, and I did. So I don't know why it keeps telling me that. I don't know if it's broken. I don't get it. I tried looking it up, but I didn't see anybody say anything, so it might just be my fault. Trait Buddy? Is that the new one? Is that the new hotness? Let me pull open a minion. Thanks, Fiendish. This is why I'm happy to have you guys as friends. We help each other out. Okay, old hotness. Let's see. Find more trait. Buddy. Install. Installed, remove. I can always re-add Research Assistant if I want to, but it's annoying me. I'm sorry. You were good to me for so long, Research Assistant. Hey, Nana. All right. Well, Research Assistant was around forever, too. I just You know, it's only just now that it's acting strange. Okay. Takes years. I did do a fresh install, dupes. It still does this. It still does give me the error. I don't know why. Alright. Hub. Next one. The next one on the list is lashh, linchal. This is happy birthday, DDA. Happy birthday, DDA. This is so good. I want to buy more houses, but I'm not even using the ones I have. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, 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 ooh. 19 effects. Look at the colors. I love that burnished color of the new trees. It just sets everything off so beautifully. And then we have the chick trees. Oh, wow. I've never seen anyone do this. How pretty. Kitty litter boxes and sand. But I mean, it looks good. That's framed so beautifully. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like spending money on that kind of thing. But what are you gonna do? Buy my shit, numisma. What a strange but interesting mix. Like the Halloween stuff and then the chickens and... Hello, Stabby Doom. Edit me. Oops. Somebody hasn't been edited yet. Look at all the cakes! Aww. This is an effect, by the way, that you can get... You can make in EHT. Is last year's cake. They do. I know. And I don't go to the movies. I don't even have cable. You know, it's like... There's a lot of things that I don't do, but... I want to have an idea for all of them before I do it. I guess I do have idea for Forgemaster Falls, but... Wow. Look, it's all the people. It's like all the people from DDA. And some weird ones. Oh, look at the bunnies! That must be Research Monkey. They're riding bunnies. They're like... They're on bunny horseback. That's hilarious. Blind. Guess who's the king? A mud crab. So cute. It's like cute but pretty. I can't put my finger on it. It's adorable. Mud crab king. Boop. I'm a monkey. At least I can move out like a monkey. King Crabbity Stabbity. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me in. Why can't I go in there? I want to go in there. Let me in. Let me in. I guess I can't go in, but it's pretty. I'm gonna sneak in. This is Lash's house, who absolutely positively does not apparently want me to be able to go into this house. And this makes me mad and sad. Now I'm stuck because I was trying to be all sneaky. Hey, I didn't notice that these doors... Look at this. Look at this gap. What the hell is that shit? Are greenhouses supposed to have gaps like that? That just looks sloppy. I never noticed that. Did you guys notice that? Sorry, but it just looks sloppy to me. Oh, someone's here. Thorn Feather's here looking at it too. So then that was just a sloppy mistake on their part. Great. I always notice these annoying things that are going to just never unsee. Rocks in the sky. Things broken. Ooh, purdy. Okay, so this is done with a mount. Isn't that adorable? They have a mount upside down creating flowers. I love that trick. Cloud Trader taught me that. She's the first one I ever saw doing it. Is this the same one? No, this must be a different one. I love the red. What is the red from? Is that an effect? No. That must be a light buried in there. It's really pretty. Right? You can't even see it from the inside. You can only see it from outside. Man, I'm going to sue for a defect. Don't put it past me. I would. I don't know that this one has a signature on it. I think this was just a, this is an entry to a contest in DDA. I don't know that I saw the, hey, Sarafi. I don't know that they entered it as a open house yet. But this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. New plant. In case anybody hadn't seen it in place. That's true, Kitty. It could have been that. Yeah, so this is the new plant if you haven't seen it in place yet. Oh, that's cute. Just put a buckthorn right on top of that. It looks like it belongs. Ooh, second floor with coral and candles and so pretty. I think it's open, blind. I think you could still come here. It's on NA. It just, you wouldn't be able to sign in. Butterfly bushes. What tree is that? That's a... What is that? It's dark. That's an effect, but I don't know what tree it is. Yeah, I just don't know which one. Ponies! Oh, stupid question. Why did we get a pony yesterday? Was the pony like the daily rewards or something? Because I don't remember why getting a pony for... And all of a sudden I was logged in and I had a pony. Okay, so this has collision, by the way, this moss. So there's no way we're getting in there. But look, another great use of these greenhouses. It's a real relief to know that Cardi said that they know about the rain problem in here. So that's good to know. Look at the cute little pumpkin guy in the group of pumpkins. That's adorable. You know, it's like every contest has some really amazing stuff. But then when you see a DDA contest, it's like really good stuff because you have just serious builders. It's kind of amazing. Like people who that's what they do all the time, like kind of obsessively. Love it. Great job. I didn't see a banker, so I'm going to step outside and then pop some things into Izabi. Izabi. Hey, Lavathi. Oh my gosh. You guys should just click through this for the image. Nothing else. Yes. I mean, people who are like obsessed, like me and you guys. I mean, you wouldn't be watching this if you weren't serious. All right. Okay, switching. The image of that is just so funny to me. The cat bikini. Important business, cat bikinis. Itty bitty cat bikini. I woke up late. I'm like totally behind. I don't know how I'm gonna pick anything from this stuff. It's all too good. My hair is sticking up. Apologies. All right, let's talk about the next contest while this is loading. March Me Madness, we talked about. Housing's Finest Builders, March 31st. We've got the camp. I'm gonna enter. You only have a few more days, so if you're gonna enter a camp, Lavathi, it's too bad you're on EU because you have camps. I've seen them. Oh, it's Oblivion. It's Oblivion style UI. You can get it from Minion. Just look for Oblivion under Minion and it'll pop up. I saw it too and I love it. It's great. He's so pretty. The next contest is also March 31st is ESO's Housing Network's next contest, which I am funding on NA. It's a pet house or futuristic house. Ooh. Here is the link, or here's the info on that. Shift, insert. Why are you not working? Why do you suck so much? Damn it. It's as simple as that. So EHN is a Discord cross-platform dealie. So I have the Discord underneath us, underneath my image here on the page. So if you wish to join into it and enter the contest, that is, you can do that through here. Here's the Discord. I'm just going to make it even simpler for you and just pop it right in there. You should join it anyway because they are really nice. They're really helpful. If you want to get ideas, they're good for that. If you want to ask them, like, oh, what should I use for clouds or whatever, they're the perfect people to ask. Also, I just got a new skin from a crate, so I'm going to try it on. So let's try out the new skins, huh? What is this one? Namira's Bile. Ooh! Ooh! Kind of ugly. Let me take off my costume. Ugh! No. No, you don't. It's a cross platform Discord. So there is no guild associated with it. Anyone can enter. So you should join them because anyone can be in it. There is no associated guild. I'm kind of ugly now, but I got it free. Yeah, it pretty much is. And Namira's, which means it's dead people bodies. Kind of gross. But I guess I'll leave it on for a little bit. Yes! PCNA, EU, Xbox, PS4, everything. They want to unite the communities. Let me just turn this in. That is really gross. I got that in a crate. I wasn't, like, looking to get this. I didn't buy it or anything, you know, to specifically get this. But I figured since I have it, I should at least try it on, see if it grows on me. Because I'm a vampire. I don't know which is worse, looking like this or looking like a vampire. My professor's probably like, yeah, you're a vampire, you freak. Wait. Ooh, it is pretty nasty. It might look better on a dark elf than a high elf, you know? Because dark elves are that color to begin with. So after I finish my shale house, I'm going to start working on the EHN house. Even though I'm a member and I'm funding it, I still think it might be fun to do one. That's true. It looks better than... Are you a vampire? Because the vampire skin on Argonians looks like ass. Looks like a dead ass. A dead ass. Not just an ass. A dead one.
Looking for a steady hand with a pickaxe ready. What audacity!
Okay, well then, there you go. Yeah, I don't like that. So I think you're right. That's probably an improvement. Marshmallow lizard. That's pretty funny. Marshmallow lizards. Oh, well, I guess I'm splitting up a group then. Okay, off we go to the next house. Thanks for tolerating my bullshit in between. Alright. Let me see. GDA, events and challenges. The next house is Sharalei's bouldertree, which I may have been to yesterday. I think it was. Let me double check if I was. Oh, I was, but I didn't. Wait. But I didn't go there with you guys. Here we go. It is, let me get it. Wow. Yeah, it's under PC events. Sharalei listed it under PC events. Okay, so yeah, I stopped by here yesterday because I was trying to check to see those rocks? I was trying to see if those rocks were here too. You see it? They are. They're just standard to the house. Those stupid sky rocks. They're gonna drive me crazy. So this is Sharalei, who I love. And she's made like a little almost Smurf town. It's so cute. Look at how beautiful it is too. All the little touches. And look at the little people. Oh, a griffin on a leash. That's exactly where they belong. On a leash. Oh, you're gonna notice them from now on. They're you can't recall them either. They are just permanent sky rocks. They're not going anywhere. So I reported them, but like I cannot unsee. But look at the little houses. Aren't they adorable? What a great fountain. That's stunning. Now, see, they're going to drive me crazy every time I look up now. Maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, the camp stuff was on Housing's Finest Builders. Sorry. On PCNA. I guess that was a little confusing on my part. I apologize. Oh my god, look at the little person. How people come up with these things, I just don't know. I don't see them in my head, you know what I mean? Like, I can't picture it. Oh, that's beautiful. Like, I can't picture it. Yeah, what Serafi said. Sorry. I was a little less than clear, I think. I want to live in all of these little mushroom houses. Maybe Elfique live in them too. Oh! Okay, I'm going to point something out though. She's too big to live in there. She would just basically have to lay down on her stomach to squish in there. That's a table, isn't it? That's adorable. Too cute. Away with the fairies. Okay, so this is a fairy village. Gotcha. Oh. Upside down mushroom looks good as a table. The cake! What a great cake. These are so... This whole place is just so precious. I want to die. So good I want to die. Go to here. Just so beautiful. Maybe. Beautifully done. Just beautiful. Okay. Sharelay's so talented. It's scary. Oh, Rand Paul has coronavirus. Hiya. How's it going? I love you guys. But, you know, the really fucked up thing, though, is he hasn't been acting sick, and he isn't a medical worker, so how the hell did he get tested? We only have, like, what, 100 tests right now? Like, that's kind of messed up that because he's quote-unquote important, he can get tested, but other people can't. You know what I mean? It's a little messed up. It's a senator, Rand Paul. He's Utah. I think he's a Kentucky senator. I should have guessed. He's about as Tea Party weird ass as they come. His neighbor kicked the shit out of him a while ago. He's an extremist, to put it mildly. And that's not even something that he wouldn't say about himself, I don't think. I think he'd probably identify himself that same way. All right, I'll be right back. I need a bio break. Andy, are you home? Rand Paul just tested positive for coronavirus. Yeah, that could be. That could be. I'm back. Yeah, well, he is still, essentially. They have some name, I forget what what they call themselves now. It's something different. Ow. It's like a, what is it called? The something caucus. Just him and a bunch of other crazies. He is asymptomatic and was tested out of an abundance of caution. He was not in any direct contact with any infected person. So basically, he shouldn't have been tested. Isn't that nice? Freedom Caucus. Thank you, Fiendish. You're right. That's what I was trying to think of. You're absolutely right. But he's a senator, and I guess he considers himself one of the. I mean, he technically is the Freedom Caucus. The dildo head caucus. Yes. They basically believe that rich people get what they want and the rest of us can go screw, is the way my husband just said it. Andy, you're wrong.
I wasn't saying that.
No. You're wrong about something. I'm sending you the message now on Google Hangouts. Here's the official announcement. There we go. All right. What was I doing? Oh, I was getting out toys. Three, 4, 5. I can count. Thanks for tolerating this, guys. Drives me nuts to not get it done. All right. And then we'll go to the next one, which will be Calarax's Dawnshadow. I don't know what that is. The dildo head caucus. I think that's what I'm going to call them from now on. The next contest. Shagarath is no fool. That's for also DDA. That's the one I've been working on. The one in my Telgallon. I'm sort of like not sure where I want to go with it. I'm surprised that J Hart isn't doing a Shayo contest. He may actually do one next month, and he just hasn't announced it for this month. I'm not sure. The only thing I don't like about the Scottish swears is the C word, which they use an awful lot of. In the US, that's a really bad thing to say. That is like a super bad thing to say. Whereas in Scotland, it's not really as bad at all. It's like a normal thing, I think, as swears go. But here it's like, no, you don't say that. It's close to saying the N word in a way. So it's like super, super offensive. But other than that, they are pretty funny. Isn't it funny how things are completely different? Just simple things like that, right?
Every story you've told me is that...
No, stop. Here it's just not acceptable. Especially around women. Women will be just like me? Forget it. I would be actually mad if somebody used that word. Ah. Gotcha. Pants, huh? What does pants mean in... What's the naughty meaning of pants? Fanny is a butt. Pants are pants. You mean slacks? I guess that would be another word for it, slacks. Well, Fanny is, yes. Fanny can also be a nickname for Francis. Yeah. All right, let's head up to Calarax's Dawnshadow. This is fascinating. I'm curious to know. Oh, we would have called them panties, not pants. I guess we're cuter about it. trousers or the outerwear. But I'm not really wearing trousers. I'm wearing like soft, like almost like palazzo pants they call them. So I don't know what they would call them. Palazzo trousers? Oh, not necessarily. Plenty of people say Merry Christmas. It's just inconsiderate to people who are not Christian. But plenty of people still do it. It's just more thoughtful to say Happy Holidays because then you're including everybody. Because there's also people who celebrate, like, what's that other holiday? Kwanzaa and all sorts of stuff. So it's really not, Hanukkah. There's all sorts of people celebrate other things. So it's more inclusive to say Happy Holidays, but plenty of people still say Merry Christmas. It's just not always appropriate. Hey, you, don't help? Don't give in? This is the wall. Oh, as I look up, I see, look at the pig! Okay, and yes, some people don't celebrate anything. That's true. But, I don't know. I would feel, if I was the kind of person who celebrated Hanukkah and people were always telling me Merry Christmas, I think I would feel a little bit annoyed by that. It's almost like you don't exist. I wouldn't get offended, but I think it would bother me. I think it would hurt my feelings a little bit. I just think it's the nicer way to do it. Well, I think that they're trying to not alienate their customers. You know what I mean? It's one thing if your friend says it to you and they mess it up. It's an entirely other thing if like you go to a store and they tell you Merry Christmas and you celebrate Hanukkah and you're like rolling your eyes because it's like the 50th time that somebody did that to you. And it's like, what, do you think Jews don't exist? Like I could totally see that as being overwhelmingly annoying after amount of time. So, workplaces sometimes are trying to make their customers feel welcome, and I think workplaces especially may want to be more considerate about that. So I can't really blame. Oh, look at the hair! Whoa, what's that thing on it? That's wild. Except they do mean Merry Christmas, don't they? I mean, it's sort of ignoring the fact that a lot of people don't celebrate it. It's easy to think that people are too sensitive when you're the group that's included in the Merry Christmas group. When you're not, though, you get the experience of constantly being ignored like you don't exist. That kind of thing. And I think that being sensitive is actually a good thing. Being sensitive and being thoughtful about other people's feelings is... Hey, it happens. But the thing is, it doesn't happen all the time to you, Nisteris. If you were Jewish and it was the other way around, assume that it happens all the time. You know what I mean? I just think it's a nice thing to do. And instead of like attacking or being upset that people are being more sensitive, we should be happy that people are being more sensitive and kinder to other people and thinking about, hey, let's make this person feel more welcome. You know what I mean? And I think that's really good to make somebody feel more welcome. I think that it's not so much that it's... I mean, people just want it to be a better world. That's true, Kitty. I don't know. I don't think we should be mad at people being more sensitive. I think that's a good thing. Being kinder to people and including them and making them feel cared about and recognized. I mean, that's a good thing. Not we shouldn't necessarily be picking. You know, I like being nice to everybody. I like being thoughtful to everyone. You know what I mean? Exactly. I think that's what I'm getting at with it, Zarin, is that if we're getting upset about it being that you know, it's too sensitive either way. Yeah, I think we should just be accepting either way. Yeah. So if that's okay with you, that's okay with you. But you know, some people are happier with it being more inclusive. Yeah, exactly. It's just more. I just think it's more polite to say, you know what? Oh, you would rather be told happy holidays, or you know, then okay, I'll do that because you're a person and I'll respect that. That's all it is. I mean, do it, don't do it, but just understand that it can be hurtful and make people feel like they're ignored and excluding everyone equally. Not really, because happy holidays is everyone. So how does that exclude anyone? Really? And that's a great thing, Kitty. That's a wonderful thing. But personally, I think I just like the idea that we're being more inclusive and that we're telling everybody happy holidays and we're not just trying to make them feel like an outsider because they don't celebrate Christmas. You know? Like, I have Jewish friends and they are so tired of always hearing Merry Christmas. Here's an example. You know, they go to school and the kids go to school and their teachers are making them sing hallelujah and making them make Christmas cards for people in their families. What about people they're Jewish? They have to sing hallelujah and make Christmas cards? You know, after a lifetime of constantly having to embrace a religion that you're not even in culture like that, you know, it's got to be a lot to feel excluded. You just got to be feeling like you just don't care about me. You just care about people who celebrate Christmas. And I just think it's a nicer thing to do is to just be whatever. You know, oh, you would prefer happy holidays? Fine. Doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, makes everybody feel better, so works for me. If it makes you happy, I'll do it. It's just common respect, I think. If that's the person what they want, fine. It's not asking too much of me. That's the way I look at it, but I understand what you're saying. It can be, I think it frustrates people. Yeah, well, this school did it, and this was a Pennsylvania public school, so don't ask me. Exactly, Zarin. You're absolutely right. I was just going to say, try not to take as your own opinion something that the news and the commentators try to make into something so that we start attacking each other. I think it's best to, yeah, I think Zarin nailed it. It's even like back in the Civil War, they used to do the same thing. They come up with little things and they make it. That's a good idea, Serafi. See, that's respectful, though. I think that would be accepted and would be okay. No, I'm with Zarin. I think we really are trying to I think that they're trying to create a rift between conservative and liberal views. And I think that there doesn't need to be. We're all just trying to be kind to one another. It's just in different ways. And I think that if people would just accept that, like, we're being manipulated, this stuff is so unimportant in the long run. We should try to, both sides, be more sensitive to it. And that's all. You know, I don't get mad at somebody if they wish me, Merry Christmas, even though I am Christian, but not Christian. I'm nothing, actually. Even though I'm nothing, it does bother me when they say that a little bit more than Happy Holidays, because I think about all the other people who are being excluded, but I don't really say anything about it. It's whatever. If you want to be that way, be that way. But I try to be understanding. But I will admit, I am more appreciative when people say Happy Holidays. I appreciate that more. Always will. Because I think it's kinder to others. It doesn't mean I got mad. It just means I don't appreciate it as much. If that makes any sense. You know, I really respect the fact that all of us are kind of having a totally calm conversation about this. Muting them. Do you think that saying Happy Holidays is muting them, though? Honest question. I'm not criticizing. I'm honestly questioning. Is it muting someone to say that they have to say Happy Holidays and not something else? Because I sort of feel like it's including them, not muting. But I'm curious to hear what your perspective is on that, because I'm honestly listening. I'm not criticizing what you're saying. That's great. Awesome, actually. Let's see what the next one is. Let's not slip into coma, shall we? Zanosuz is Grand Villa. Grand psijic, I guess. Thank you for being so patient with me. Zanosuz! We're about to go to your house. We're just having a very respectful and calm conversation about holiday stuff. I think that's fair, Sarashi. I think that's a really fair answer. If you do know it, it's like assuming gender. Like, if you know that the person goes with she or he, that's one thing. If you don't, saying they is probably more respectful. But that sounds perfectly reasonable. If you already know that somebody's Catholic or Christian or Jewish, then fine, say whatever holiday they are. You know, that makes perfect sense to me. I don't disagree with that at all. Makes perfect sense. I agree with you, Sarafi. So this is Zanosuz, which means it's going to be gorgeous. Zanosuz has this talent with color and with florals, especially. Like, look at this red and green. They're contrasting colors and they look so beautiful. They pop together. Well, isn't there a way to say Happy Holidays for whatever you celebrate, you know, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate like that? Couldn't that be the same thing? And then it sort of invites them to answer with, I celebrate, you know, Purple Day, or whatever it is that they celebrate, you know? And then they might fill you in on it. It's more like leaving it an open question. That might work. I don't know, just thinking of options. I'm not gonna lie, you guys know I'm super liberal. I just don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. It's important to me to make everybody feel loved. That's a possibility. But they don't want to do that though, Zarin, because they want to. They don't want to piss off a customer. You know what I mean? You know how companies are. They want their customers to be happy. Huh. That's an option. I'm actually surprised you weren't allowed to say "and happy solstice," because that seems like a very fair thing to say. That's a really kind of upsetting. I'm sorry to hear that. Because that would be a really interesting conversation. But I guess maybe they don't want you to slow down the process of checking people out or whatever, because you're saying something interesting that the people want to know more about. I don't know what their reasoning was behind that. It is stunning. Look at this. I mean, I have to go back up that section again. But first I want to make sure that I check down here, because I think I'm missing stuff if I don't. Yeah, here we go. Here's Numisma crushing grapes. She's even wearing an outfit that looks like she could be crushing grapes. Absolutely, Zarin. People that kind of suck. Kind of sort of suck. Okay. I honestly am really impressed that we're able to have this conversation calmly, and I really thank you all for being such awesome taters, because not one of you has been an asshole about this stuff, and I think that there's so much of that partisanship going around, and yet we're all having this very calm conversation, and that makes me happy. You were, oh, the solstice thing? That's really strange to me, because that seems like that would be totally acceptable. I'm sorry to hear that. That's funny. What is all this? This is crazy. You're right, Zarin. We really do. I mean, and I think it's so important right now, because things are so divisive right now. And when you have two real people together, talking about things, it tends to go so much better than otherwise, And sometimes being on the internet, like, there's lots of fighting and all of that, but I'm glad that we all understand each other. Oh, goodness, this is just what I wanted to do, but sort of. Look at it. Okay, this is awesome. I wanted water underneath in mine, too, in my greenhouse, but I was kind of going to go with a waterfall. I think you guys saw me placing it at the top of a waterfall somewhere because I wanted that. But look at how amazing this is. The tables are almost like lily pads themselves. Isn't that neat? On the low-hanging, gorgeous wisteria. I'm sorry, I'm interested in our conversation, but I also just am in love with this greenhouse. Yeah, I think we're all better than we give ourselves credit for. And I think that, we are a good example of people that can actually still talk to one another without losing their damn minds. Oh, pretty. This is so lovely. I really like this. And that's a diving board, I guess. See, Garish, you should have said that when Cardi was here. He might have passed it along. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's too bad. Wait, is that... So we can't get in the house. I think this is all of it. Yeah, the rest of it is closed off. But this is lovely. I hope I didn't miss anything. Did I miss anything? Because, like, this is gorgeous, but I don't want to miss anything. 3 flowers. What are you bad about? You're fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. Oh, okay, I missed that. Look at that view. Let's all get married. Oops. Was I supposed to be able to walk past that? I'm just making sure I don't miss anything. He was on earlier. He had to go. Okay. This is beautiful. I think that the thing that really charmed me the most, though, was absolutely the greenhouse. You're thinking the way that I'm thinking in terms of it. This is like a little party for all of DDA. Beautiful. Anybody want to join me for party? All right. Beautiful. Okay, wait. I gotta turn around and leave. Archery targets we have an EHT. Excuse me. Alright, let me just give this to Azabi. I need me some Azabi. Where'd she go? Where are you, chick? Probably in another strip joint somewhere. I don't see her. Where is she? Thanks for the follow, Seashell. Alright, this isn't working, so let's go somewhere else. I wonder if that's a bug that she doesn't show up there. Boo, 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 boo. I don't think she drowned. I just don't think she just wanted to help me out. She's just a jerk. She's being jerky. Wait, Kitty, have you seen the sun? The sun is insane. It's so bright it almost hurts. And I'm not being sarcastic, like the sun item, not the actual sun. Let me show you it if you haven't seen it yet. that, oh, alright, bye, Nastarash, thanks. Last character. And then we'll get on my main and finish these up proper. Proper. My jaw hurts. I hope nobody's feelings are hurt about this conversation. Generally, I try to avoid political conversations, but I actually think this one was healthy and ended up pretty good. I just hope that no one got their feelings hurt or anything. I worry mostly about people's feelings more than anything else. More than anything else, I don't want anyone to be upset. This is supposed to be fun and calm. So, I think my professor is going to yell at me later. Why'd you bring up politics? I didn't bring up politics. Shut up. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? I feel like I'm lagging. I'm closing windows so that I no longer lag. Okay. I shouldn't be lagging anymore. Alright. Last one. This one's quick. You know, I never even checked if the add-on you guys told me about is working. So let me see if it's working and how it looks. No. I think it was simple. I just worry. Oh, look! That's awesome! It works. That's fabulous! Yep, that's my new thing now. This pleases me greatly. And now I don't have that error anymore every time I log in a character saying, log on all of your characters. I'm like, but I did. It was totally civil though, Kitty. You're fine. I think we're all mature enough to have a conversation without worrying about it. You know, a lot of people are suggesting that if we run out of toilet paper that we all use a bidet, which in the US is not a common thing. I know in Europe, a lot of places it is. But they have these clip-on bidets now that you can attach to your toilet. But the thing is that I've read multiple horror stories about it. Some plumbing systems can't handle bidets, and so these clip-on ones are actually like destroying plumbing systems, and that's not good. Why is this not working? Wow, I'm even laggy in game. What's going on? Something's going on with lag. Someone in Zone Chat is saying, Why not do a little scoot across the lawn? That's horrible. But funny. Alright. Let's get on the main, and then there won't be any more of this. I don't know. I just found a couple of posts about how it's like they're not set up to handle that kind of water or that kind of system. Not really sure. I mean, you got to figure a lot of people have really old plumbing too. I don't know. Okay, just finishing something. Yeah, I don't know that I really like the idea about water up my booty, but I getcha. I don't like the idea of it at all, but what are you gonna do? I know a lot of Euros are just horrified at the thought that we don't use them. Too bad I answered you, by the way, if you're still here. Booty time. Gosh, that's awful. It just doesn't work for me, I don't think. Cold water sounds terrible. All right, the next one is Vibroluxan's Hunter Glade. I don't know who that is, but let's head on over. Vibroluxan. I guess I could see that. See, I would want to use both, but I guess you can't really use both if you're out of toilet paper, I guess. That's true. But I don't think we're going to get to that point. I mean, everyone's saying it's not going to get to that point. I guess that toilet paper makers would be essential services, wouldn't they? I hope they're deemed as essential services. I think it's pretty essential to wipe your butt. Interesting. torture.
Thanks for putting me up here, mate. You won't regret it. I don't eat anything, never make a miss, and I'm an excellent conversation piece.
I mean, Italy is saying, the Italians are saying they never really ran out of any food or toilet paper or water. That even at the worst of things, it just, they always had food and essentials ready to them, available to them. And they had it worse than China. So if they're having it, if they can do, oh, how pretty. If they're making it, then the US should make it just fine with that. Like, if Italy was struggling with it, then I'd be more worried. But they're apparently okay. What is going on here? Why are they burying things? Or are they digging them up? How curious. There's something going on here. I'm interested. Are they burying these or digging them out? How interesting. Back during the Civil War, the Southerners would bury their valuables so that the Northern soldiers wouldn't find them, like plates and, you know, silver and whatnot. But a lot of times the former slaves would tell the Union soldiers exactly where the things were buried, because why not? What are you doing to that scuttlebutt? Keep your hands free, sir. Key items. I wonder what that means. This is interesting. What is going on in this house? Right. Exactly, Blend. And that's the point that I was trying to make, is that, yes, they're having, like, I don't know if you guys all saw this, but there was this thing going around about a newspaper that only has, like, normally 2 pages of obituaries in Italy, had 20 or something like that. I might be getting the numbers wrong. But why are they burying or digging it up? You know, a lot of people are dying. But here's the thing. First of all, Italians smoke a lot. I read something once saying that at one point there 4 out of 5 Italians smoked. Oh, okay. And the smoking does affect your survivability. The other thing too was that people were saying either they're moving out or something's going on in here. I just can't figure it out. The other thing is that the population of Italy is a lot older than we are. There's a lot more elderly people. So they were far more susceptible to it. They just have an older community. So that's sad. But it's explaining in some part why they've had such a high death rate. You know? Not a happy thing. I don't think they're not telling us, except for the fact that it's really bad. And it's really catchy. You know? I think we might be underestimating just how bad it truly is. You know? And honestly, like, burning the bodies is probably a smarter way to go, given how catchy it is. I don't know. It's sad. I'm not sure what that means. Like, no incidents? No one has any? Like, you guys haven't gotten any coronavirus victims? I mean, good for you if you guys don't have any. That's wonderful. I'm not really sure what that means. Is there like is this like a disaster area? Like, what happened? This is interesting. Yeah, they're trying to talk about doing that here too, which is really terrifying. Do you guys get this at all? Because, like, I'm kind of lost here about what's going on. I'm gonna check to see if there's a background story on DDA. I don't want to, like, be missing something because I'm not. No, I don't see anything. Yeah, that's basically what our Justice Department is asking to do too. Hopefully they get told to stick it where the sun don't shine, but it's an excuse. We'll see. What in God's name is going on in this house? I looked for a background story. I don't see it. Does anyone know? I'm trying to find something background on it. All right, here's the here's the story I was talking about for the US about the same thing happening here. They want to suspend our normal rights, which letting the Trump administration do that kind of terrifies me. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. There's the information, though. Either they're digging it up or they're burying it. I can't figure it out. But there's some sort of disaster-y area here. Treasure hunting, maybe? Ruins? I can't put my finger on it. Agreed. That's what that article is. That's weird. What a counter logic kind of thing to do. Alright, I don't get it, but I'm going to see if there's a story that comes along and maybe we'll explain it. I need to read up more on that. I haven't really got any idea what's going on there. Serenity Falls. Well, this is terrifying. That is terrifying. Well, that's a bummer. Oh my gosh, it's 2 o'clock already? As soon as I finish this house, I'm going to call it because, wow, I've been going for almost 3 hours, guys. That's just crazy. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to call it at this house, and then I'll give it more of a, attention when I come back. So I'll finish these up tomorrow. And, I'm really worried for all of you. So please be safe.